So why does it matter that people do risk assessments?
Okay. The children that come to our child contact centres are facing increasing levels of risk in their day-to-day lives. And this varies and can be anything from kind of bullying on the school playground to some of the more sexual exploitation type risks that we heard about earlier. So the process of risk assessment is about somebody taking the time to unpick those risks, work out what they mean for the child and for the wider family, and then putting a plan together that staff teams are able to follow in order to keep children safe.
Thank you. And what are the consequences of not doing them, not doing risk assessments?
The consequences of not doing them are twofold, really. There's one that we don't understand the risks that children are facing because we haven't taken the time to work out what those risks are. But equally as important as that, if we don't do the risk assessments, our volunteers in our contact centres and our staff teams, they won't know what measures to take in order to protect the children that are using child contact centres.
Thank you. Bearing in mind that supported centres deal with a lower level of risk, why should they do risk assessments?
Okay, I think it's important that we recognise that children from all backgrounds, like our colleagues earlier on when they were talking about CSE, face different levels of risks from different things that are going on in their lives. And whilst it's true that a supported centre will work with a lower level of risk, what that often means is that there are risks that we don't know about. There are other things going on in their world that we couldn't risk assess for really good reasons. It doesn't mean that those risks don't exist. It just means that there's kind of a wider picture. So whilst they may well fit the criteria in a really good way for a supported centre, it's important to recognise that there are still risks that maybe affect a child's emotional well-being, or that could amount to neglect, and that those things need to be recorded. We need to plan for them without kind of labelling and judging parents, and then support the children as best we can to thrive within their homes. And if they can't do that, then we take measures to protect, which might include kind of safeguarding referrals and things like that.
Thank you very much.